take a ride on Tony the Pony. Come take a ride on Tony the Pony. Let's take a ride on Tony the Pony with Mr. Pineapple. Oh yeah, it's Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour. Hello and welcome to Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour, the show where we talk
somber.
Big pineapples, small pineapples, hairy pineapples, and everything in between.
He's not dead.
I am your host, Tony the Pony, and with me as always is the one and only the incredible Mr. Pineapple. How are you? He's doing the hands.
I'm not good, am I? Mental breakdown, all that shit.
Oh yeah,
Shaved all my hair off.
you did. You Britney Spears us.
I need to have another go over it tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's not been hot.
It's what?
Because it's winter and my head's cold.
Yeah.
But no, I've not been doing great. I like to be open with the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good times. I slept all day today.
Oh, that's
Well,
nice.
I woke up at about 1.
Yeah.
About an hour awake, and my brain were like, no, you need to go back to sleep.
Mm.
So then I did. And then my mum came in from work and she was like, fucking what, mate?
Did she get you up?
Yeah, and then she went to town and to doctors, and I was like, fuck this, I'm back in bed.
Nice.
And my brain were like, you need this. And then I woke up, I'm like, shit, it's 5 fucking o'clock.
Mm.
Depression's great.
Body clocks. Oh no.
Yeah, because I've not been sleeping recently, up until today.
Yeah.
Like, I've been up to like 8 in the morning, just like not being able to sleep. And now I'm just sleeping. So,
I've been able to sleep recently.
we should
fuck.
fuck and tire each other out, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very somber start to this podcast. From your opening and me saying how fucked I am in the head.
Yeah.
It's fun times though.
I'm depressed now.
I'm just depressed anyway. Anxiety through the roof. I'm fairly certain there's a bunch of undiagnosed shit I've got in my head, but
Like
just
bipolar.
no, not bipolar.
ADHD.
No, I think I have borderline personality disorder.
Because you think you're actually a pineapple man.
No, that's not what that is.
Oh.
That's
What's BP?
You just have to look it up. I'm not going to explain all of it at the start of a podcast. But
I think you're schizo.
that's a possibility.
Nice. I'd say I'm happier, but I'm not that much happier. It's not a good start to the year. It's not. Dad's got COVID.
Was he?
That's not fun.
He's on Bevs though.
Yeah.
What was he drinking?
Old Peculiar
Sounds queer.
and red wine.
Sounds very queer.
Old Peculiar's stout, mate.
Yeah, but sounds queer though, doesn't it? Old Peculiar.
Old P, mate.
Having a bit of Old Peculiar inside me. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Bit of Old Peculiar.
He does like Hobgoblin as well.
Hobgoblin's pretty nice.
The amber one.
I'm not going to lie, it's been a long time since I've drank an Hobgoblin.
Yeah, same.
I can tell you the last drink I ever drank though.
What was it?
Cheap cider.
Cider, yeah.
Cheap cider.
Nice.
I believe it was Corrupted Oaks.
Oof.
Unless they were
It's not a good one to go out on.
unless they were out of stock, in which case it was for sure Frosted Jacks.
Oh, God. Jesus.
So that is a bargain, Frosted Jacks. Get shitloads for not a lot of money.
Yeah.
Tastes like potatoes. Not the good
I know.
kind. Shall we get some?
No.
Yeah, but we'll do an experiment.
What? If
See how many drinks it takes for them to die.
you do an experiment, what happens if you're on one drink?
And then we keep building. Every experiment.
And I get blamed for your descent into alcoholism again.
You never leave alcoholism. I'm still in it.
No, but you
I'm
descent in it.
You want me to teeter off
You-
the
You're
edge?
climbing, and then I'm here, and then you just go sliding back down.
Oh, I accidentally tripped in.
Hit with the content, you know? Jesus Christ. This is not a good start.
Oh, it's truth, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Truth. Got to be open. Open boys.
Transparent.
Openness means you're open.
Mm.
And closeness means you're closed,
Yeah.
as the Japanese said. If you're open, then people can come in one at a time, or two at a time, three at a time, four at a time if you're feeling Jelly. Extra open. Yeah.
I think my anxiety's gone a bit fucked because I'm waking up feeling sick every morning. And I used to do that in like college and school when I was like proper anxiety high. And now my body's like, no, you need to be sick in the morning. I don't really want to be, and then I am, and I'm like, fuck's sake.
I have that every day. Yeah. It's fun.
It's not.
No, it is though.
It's a relief though when you're sick, but when
Not
you're
always,
like, no, that
'cause you have to
shouldn't
do
be.
it again.
Yeah.
I should be skinny as fuck.
And I've developed this cough. I know I'm not ill.
It's COVID.
It's not.
COVID cough. You're coughing on me, and
It's-
I'm vulnerable.
Nervous cough, I think. Some kind of weird.
Weird tick.
Yeah. It's not fun.
You want to diagnose you?
Because when I'm alone, when I'm just chilling, it's gone. When anyone else enters a room, that's it. I'm coughing my head off for no reason. Life. But we're all right, aren't we? We're all right.
Yeah.
Gonna be okay.
Probably not.
Harry Pineapple.
Suicide. It's fun, right? No. I'm going to give everyone an update on the films that I've been watching. I was at 130, of course, if people remember, on the Empire 500 left to watch. I'm going to do it this year.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
It's not 130, it's not a lot.
It's not. I watched over 200 films, I think, last year. So I can do it. Some of them will be tough to find.
Yeah.
Because there's a few like foreign ones on there that I'm not sure if they have wide UK releases.
Yeah.
But I'll make it work. But for now, I'm just going to run you through what kind of shit I watched over the December, Christmas period and whatnot. And I'll just see where we go from there,
No.
we'll just take it from there. Yeah. Where's me? Here it is. Did I tell everyone that I talked about Zoo Warriors from the Magic Mountain, didn't I? And them ones. And we talked about Long Halloween Part 2. I'm sure we did. So, and did I talk about Nobody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
So that means I will have talked about me. I talked about the Guns of Fort Petticoat, didn't I? The Western I watched on my nan's death days.
Yeah.
Right. Watched Spider-Man, No Way Out.
Yep.
Everyone knows that. I watched that Ron's Gone Wrong that got added to Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, the robot thing.
Yeah, it was alright. I gave it 3.5 out of 5. I would just describe it as a lesser Mitchells versus the Machines. They were pretty similar in concept, but Mitchells versus the Machines just had that emotional heft. It was better at that, and it was funnier.
Yeah.
But still, kids will enjoy it. It's colourful, it's bright, a lot of noises. Then, of course, I watched Lethal Weapon. Because I'm Gunster. I'm Gunster watching.
Gunster.
And obviously 5 out of 5. Then I watched Jingle All the Way. Arnie Classic, 4.5 out of 5. Then I watched Die Hard on Christmas Eve, as per every year. 5 out of 5. Then I watched The Raid on Christmas Eve, as per every year.
5
out of 5. Then, as per every year, watched Dawn at Dead on Christmas Day.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Then I watched Matrix. I didn't watch it in like the period, that weird limbo period between Christmas Day and New Year's. I don't know what I did in that time.
That's just the limbo period. You don't know like Boxing Day and that.
Yeah. So
I just got drunk, I think.
See, I didn't. And I got a shitload of like Kung Fu films for Christmas. I didn't put one on. They hadn't even made it into my bedroom yet.
No.
So, yeah, then I watched fucking Matrix.
Yeah.
Then I watched a banging film on all 4, right, that I've wanted to watch for a long time by Takeshi Miike, wonderful Japanese film director. He makes about 800 films a year.
Nice.
Called First Love. It's from 2019. It's about a boxer who is a really good up-and-coming type.
Yeah.
And at the same time, there's some stuff going off between the Yakuza and some triads. Right? He's not part of any of them. And this lass has had to be forced into prostitution because her dad's in a shitload of debt.
Nice.
Right? This boxer doesn't really care for anyone but himself. He didn't know his parents. He were like left at like an orphanage or some shit as a kid. What have you?
Classic
So
boxer.
he's just like fighting for himself and that, you know what I mean? Gets knocked in head, done in one of the matches. He's not been knocked out before. And it were only like a cheeky little tap.
Yeah.
But he went down. Doctor's like, got fucking brain tumour, mate.
Nice.
So it's a bit like forlorn. You will be if you've got, you know, a deaf device in your head.
Yeah.
You know, this lady woman is now part of this triad. This Yakuza's going to try and rip off some other Yakuza for some drugs, and there's a shady cop. The woman's involved in it because she's at the house where the drugs are. She has visions of like her dad and stuff. She hallucinates because she likes drugs and that.
Yeah, drugs.
The bent cop takes her on like a date just to get her out of the house while the Yakuza guys, you know, stealing the drugs and whatnot. She sees a vision of her dad. She runs off and she's like, "Help me!" They run past the boxer man. He just like one bangs the policeman.
One bangs.
Bam.
What?
And it's just about boxer man, prostitute lady, trying to get through this night where there's like Yakuza and triad shenanigans happening, and it's super violent and it's darkly comic, and the score was like jazzy and great.
I do like jazz.
And I was like, God, Tony, I'd like this film. And I was like, this is a fucking good film. Takeshi Miike makes good films though.
Yeah.
Sometimes he makes a lot.
Yeah.
Some of them are bad.
I mean, you got hit and miss, you know.
But he's literally made hundreds of films. Hundreds.
Is that all he does?
I don't know what else he could do.
Sleep?
I don't think so. But yeah, I loved it. I fucking loved it. And it was on... I had it on my watch list on all four because I had to check in December. But when I had to check, there were only 2 hours left to watch it. So I was like, I better watch this before it fucking leaves. And I'm glad I did. Because it's fucking great. 5 out of 5. Bish bash bosh.
Bish bash bosh,
Loved
indeed.
it. Probably my favourite Takeshi Miike film.
Yeah?
Possibly. Yeah.
Oh.
I did like it. Then on the same night, but post 12 o'clock, I watched His Girl Friday from 1940, which is number 58 on the Empire Top 500.
Yeah.
Cary Grant film, screwball comedy. He's like a editor of a newspaper. His ex-wife has come, she's like a reporter, and she's there. She's like, getting married to this other guy. Dickhead. I know we've only been divorced about 8 weeks or whatever, but it's 40s. You know what I mean?
That's how you do it.
I met him in Bahamas or some shit. And it's just about Cary Grant trying to get her back, and at the same time they're reporting on this guy who might be innocent of murder but he's going to get hung in like 7 hours. It's quite dark in places for a 1940 screwball comedy. But it's snappy, it's zippy, you know, they've got great chemistry. I'm a big Cary Grant fan anyway. I love screwball comedies. I love like the golden age of like Hollywood. They did some good shit. Yeah.
Weird time.
Yeah. But understand that 58 seems about right for it. It's really good. I gave 5 out of 5.
Nice.
Really liked it. Then I had to sleep. And I woke up and I was like, guns to watch Logan.
Yeah.
Guns to... Been badgered for, 4 years or something.
Yeah.
Liked it. I really liked it. I like the Western vibes. I like the acting.
stuff.
I like the brutality of it all.
Yeah.
Really liked it. I gave it 4.5 out of 5.
4.5.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I liked
Why
it.
not 5?
They were just a bit of stuff that... I didn't really like double Logan stuff. And that was just my personal
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
thing.
Forgot about the villain of the...
It were alright.
Cool, innit?
Yeah.
I like how far away it is from other X-Men shit. It's cool.
I like that too.
Is that the last film you watched?
No.
No.
Same day, I watched Miller's Crossing, which is a 1990 Coen Brothers like gangster noir. It's set in like Prohibition times, you know. That's number 118 on the list, right? It was okay.
Oh, does it deserve to be?
No, I gave it 3.5 out of 5,
Right.
but that's mostly because I liked the way it was shot and I liked the music an awful lot. It had a wonderful cast, but I'd seen it done better before.
Yeah.
You know, I'd recommend watching it if you like the Coen Brothers. It's got that usual like Coen Brothers dialogue and stuff, but it's not the best work for me.
Fair enough.
Which is a shame. Then I watched The Maltese Falcon.
The Maltese Falcon.
Yeah, a lovely bit of film noir from 1941. John Huston's directorial debut. Big fan of John Huston, I can tell it in your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stars your boy Humphrey Bogart.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful fucking film. It's number 273 on the list.
Deservedly.
Deserved to be higher.
Oh.
Fucking loved it. 5 out of 5.
Nice.
It's about a guy, he's a private eye, of course. His partner comes in, there's a woman, she's like, my sister's run stuff with this dodgy fella.
Nice.
Can she help me get her back? And then his partner's like, I'll trail him, you know. And I'm going to try and bang that woman at the same time, even though I'm married.
Mike Tyson.
And then boom! He gets shot dead in like first 5 minutes. Yeah. And Humphrey Bogart's like, fuck's sake, I've got to solve this, Anna. And then there's a falcon that they're all hunting for, and there's a big fat man called the Fat Man, and It's got Peter Lorre. He's like the sort of bug-eyed guy. He played a lot of like villainous guys in the olden days. You'd probably recognise him if you were to see him.
Right.
He's awesome in it. It's really, really good.
Nice.
Really good. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Yeah. The last film I watched on the 7th of this month,
3 days ago.
I know, was Forbidden City Cop, a Hong Kong sort of action-y film from 96, starring and directed by Stephen Chow of Kung Fu Hustle and Shaolin Soccer fame.
Oh, nice.
It's set in the olden days.
How old?
Very old.
Ooh.
Where there's like emperors and shit. He's part of the
3 Kingdoms.
Emperor's Guard type. I think there's 4 of them. The other 3 have kung fu abilities. He's a bit shit, so he just comes up with like contraptions and stuff.
Nice. Inventor.
Yeah. So, and it's just quite madcap and silly. It's like it's stupid. It's stupid and silly, but in a good way.
Nice.
Because it knows that it's being stupid and silly and slapsticky, and the action in it is great.
Stupid and silly.
Yeah, I really liked it. It's almost a spoof of like spy type things, which is evident from the James Bond-esque opening titles.
Nice.
But it's really, I think you'd really like it.
Yeah.
It's only like 90 minutes long. You would have to read subtitles though.
That's fine, mate.
But it's really good. I would recommend watching it. I gave that 4.5 out of 5. Been a decent year for films so far.
Good.
Yeah. So I've got 127 left to go.
Have I watched any films this year yet, apart from Matrix? No, I think Matrix has wiped me out for a bit.
Should have watched First Love, mate. I think you'd really dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad watched The Gentleman the other day because it's on Netflix, isn't it?
Oh, the garage one.
Yeah, he says that it's really good.
I've heard it's alright.
Hugh Grant's banging.
I've heard it. I like Hugh Grant. He's in some good films.
Yeah. It's very out of type character for him.
He's also 61, the age that Ian McKellen was when he played Gandalf.
Trying to tell me something.
No, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah. Right, should we crack on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Hopefully, the next time I mention the films that I've watched, I will have watched dozens more of the Empire 500. The issue I have with them now is there's a lot of depressing ones coming up. I've been putting off, you know.
Trailers.
Trailer.
Black Light. Taken 4? Is there a Taken 4?
There's not a Taken 4 now.
Taken 4. His grandchild got taken this time. That's basically it.
Yeah, it's
he's
like
literally the same character.
Yeah.
He's
like a cleaner type guy, and for the CIA, he gets shit done kind of thing, and then he's like, just wants to be a granddad.
Yeah.
And then his old boss is like, I don't want you to be a granddad.
And then takes his grandchild.
And he's like, I want to be a granddad, so I'll take her.
Yeah. And he's like, tell me where you took her. Got a certain set of skills and all that shit.
Give me all the info on the big man.
There's a big gate though.
And I want him to climb off of that.
Proper big gate.
It is big. Looks like shit.
Yeah, it does. Called Blacklight.
I really like Taken 1.
It's a good film.
Especially like there's like a harder, like uncut version, which is pretty brutal in places.
Nice.
And it was successful, and then everything got diluted.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a PG. Did you
PG-13.
PG, yeah. PG fucking
Why
PG-13,
make a film like this?
that's essentially a 12A in the UK.
It means when he shoots people, they're just
Gonna flop and there'll be no blood or anything, and there might be one F-bomb.
Yeah. Or one like stab through the hand or something like that. God, I'm done with action films, I think.
No, you're done with American action films.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because the Belarusians are putting out some banging actions.
News, then, I guess.
Am I too close to this microphone?
No, it's alright. Should we go through Golden Globes?
Oh, yeah, they were on, weren't they?
Yeah.
Jar ready for this?
Jarrell.
Well, obviously, this was the first time in forever that they didn't have a televised thing.
Yeah.
And the first time in forever that they didn't actually have an event. Like, no one in attendance.
Did they just literally announce them all?
I believe so. It's because there's been a whole COVID and the whole, the HF something of a, boycott because they aren't diverse enough and stuff. That kind of, alright. Yeah, there was a boycott of the HFPA, the Hollywood Film Press Association, who give out the awards and stuff. That and, COVID, etc., etc. It would be held privately with the winners announced via its social media platforms and press releases. Nice. First time since the 36 Golden Globes in 79 that there was no telecast, and the first since 2008 one where there was no actual ceremony. So
why wasn't there ceremony back then?
No clue.
Weird.
I'll start with film and then I'll do TV. Best Motion Picture Drama went to The Power of the Dog, the latest the Jane Campion flick.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes, he's in it.
Western.
Musical or comedy, West Side Story.
Fair enough. It probably deserves it. But it's been proper just forgotten about that film, hasn't it?
Pretty much. Actor and actress drama now. We got Will Smith for the actor, where he played Richard, and Nicole Kidman for being the Ricardos.
What's that?
The Lucille Ball one, the I Love Lucy one, that's on Amazon. We watched the trailer for it. We have Javier Bardem, Aaron Sorkin. No, don't remember.
No.
Then we've got performance musical comedy. Andrew for Tick Tick Boom, and Rachel Ziegler for West Side Story.
Nice.
Then we've got supporting performance in motion picture. That can be from either drama or musical or comedy. Because why not? Cody Smith McPhee won for Paradog for the actor role.
Sure.
And Ariana DeBose won for West Side Story. Yeah.
Nice.
Best director went to Jane Campion for Power of the Dog, and best screenplay went to Kenneth Branagh for Belfast. Not Jane Campion for Power of the Dog. Original score went to Zimmer for June. Best original song were Billie Eilish from No Time to Die. Best animated feature Encanto, and best non-English film was Drive My Car, the Pennies one. Compartment Number 6 was nominated. We watched the trailer for that yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so Power of Dog picked up 3 and so did West Side Story.
Didn't Hans Zimmer get something?
I did say that. Best original score, Hans Zimmer, June.
You said Hans Zimmer?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cracking. Glad we got that covered. Right, TV show. Best
I
drama.
watched Encanto.
I hadn't seen it.
Well, I kind of semi-watched it the other day.
So
the kids were watching it.
So you've watched 2 films this year.
I probably watched about a quarter of it properly. But it looks fucking pretty as fuck.
Pretty as dicks.
Yeah.
Dick pretty.
Like $1 million in one frame pretty.
That's big dick pretty. Drama, Succession. That just wins everything these days, doesn't it? Musical or comedy went to Hacks.
Ooh.
Which, obviously, you're not pleased with, are you?
I'm not. It's season 2, isn't it?
Hacks is meant to be good, though.
Yeah.
Where am I up to?
I thought GD were going to explode on things like, fucker.
Best miniseries went to Underground Railroad. We
Sure.
watched the trailer for that one. It's about the saving slaves, I think, back in that period of time in America.
Yeah, kind of remember it.
Yeah.
We watched way too many trailers.
Only Murders in the Building should have got
they win the
Oh,
musical
shit.
comedy because it's fucking awesome. Actor, drama, Jeremy Strong for Succession. He was up against loads of people who were also in Succession. Actress MJ Rodriguez from Pose.
Sure.
Yep. Performance, musical, comedy. Actor, Ted Lasso. Jason.
Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
Deservedly.
Actress Jean Smart for Hacks. Best performance in miniseries or television film. Michael Keaton for Dope Sick. Got the
Nice.
actor. God, if Paul Bettany won for WandaVision.
I know. It's insane. They were even...
And
considered.
Kate Winslet won the actress for Mare of Easttown, which looks really good to be fair.
To be fair, Paul Bettany was probably the best thing about WandaVision.
No, I liked it when it ended.
That too, but actor-wise.
Yeah, maybe. Supporting performance in a miniseries or television film. Oh Young-soo for Squid Game. Still seen 1.5 episodes.
Nice.
And Sarah Snook got supporting actress for being in Succession.
The other Korean TV show's popping off now, isn't it? That space one.
Loads of
Silent
them.
Space.
We saw the trailer for it.
Looked alright, to be fair.
I know.
Might watch that one, because it's not a Squid Game.
Succession won 3, Hacks won 2. And that's it all. Done. Finished.
Done. Nice.
We'll back movies next year.
When's Oscars?
Soon.
Nice. Have they announced any nominations? Right, let's get some Marvel news out there, shall we?
Let's do it.
The original voice actor for Wolverine in the X-Men animated show,
Nicholas Hammond from Spider-Man.
Cal Dodd, is returning for Disney Plus's X-Men 97.
Kal-El.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. They're getting him back. I can't remember what he sounds like.
Rub-a-dub-a-dub.
It probably does sound like that, to be fair. What else is in order? So, in Ironheart, the new Iron Man thing. Obadiah, is that his?
Obadiah.
Is that his name?
Obadiah.
That's a weird name, isn't it?
Obadiah.
Obadiah Stane is kids rumoured to be in it.
Obadiah. Obadiah.
Yeah.
Let me rock it, Obadiah.
The Echo TV show.
Ah, yeah, the deaf lady.
Yeah, it's gained Daredevil and Punisher writers.
Cool.
It's cool, kind of, took them on. Like, come here. Last bit of Marvel news. Morbius has become the new Mutants. It's never going to get released.
We can only hope.
Delayed again. Don't have a clue why.
Till April, I think, now.
Is it just because of maybe COVID?
I think so, because I think like that Disney film's going straight to Disney Plus now, isn't it? Because of
Turning
COVID.
red.
Yeah, and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, that's fun, isn't it? There's a lot of Spider-Man, like, Amazing Spider-Man 3 shit going around at the moment, where apparently Andrew Garfield signed on to do a Spider-Man film with Tom Hardy. What do you think? No, don't like it. I can talk about it because, spoilers are all on internet now anyway, aren't they? I think it's crossed the threshold of spoiler town. Literally, all on my Instagram now, it's just clips of all three of them together. It's like, nice. I think even Tom Holland posted something the other day.
Yeah.
Or he's been in an interview saying how excited he was to work with them.
I think they're all liars for saying they weren't in it.
I know. Andrew Garfield spoke about that as well.
Never going to trust him again.
Yeah. He said he enjoyed it as well.
Because I thought of him as like a brother. No, not trust. It's just.
Well, he said he's considering returning to the role under conditions. Do you believe that? We can't believe anything.
What conditions?
I don't know. He didn't say.
Can only talk backwards.
That'd be cool. Have the subtitles backwards as well.
There's no subtitles. It's just all backwards. And you have to know how to speak backwards to understand anything.
Nice. I might do a spoiler warning. Probably not. It's past there. Everyone knows, don't they?
There's multiple Spider-Men in the film.
Spoiler alert. Should we do dead people?
Yeah, I'd love doing dead people. Yeah.
Someone else died today as well, didn't they?
They did. Did. I screenshotted it.
Nice. Peter Bogdanovich.
Film director Peter Bogdanovich. He's dead.
Yes.
Oh. I wonder how he died.
How old was he?
98.
Where was his kids at
You
the
weren't
time?
98, you were 82, you dickhead. Clearly not looked it up, have you?
No.
No, he died in a bog, actually, which is weird. Trying to save a guy called Dan.
I hate you.
No, but he was an American director, writer, actor, producer, critic, film historian. Did a lot for, stuff and things. Made some films. I'm going to tell you what films he made. Would you like it? I'm going to do it!
Why not? Oh yeah, Bill Murray's in Ant-Man and the Wasp. No, the other one.
Frontomania.
Yeah, he's going to be the bad guy. Or a bad guy.
One
Carry
you
on.
probably know that he directed. Last Picture Show, Paper Moon.
Paper Moon.
Yeah.
Sounds fucking silly.
Okay. But either way, he's just a wonderful, wonderful man.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Paper Moon's really good.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Played himself in an episode of How I Met Your Mother.
That's fucking egotistical, isn't it?
I agree. Did he star in Seinfeld? No, he didn't.
Show us a picture.
That's him in 2008.
I feel like I know him.
Pete Bogdanovich, everyone knows him. He was big in that new Hollywood scene, when all them boys rose up, your Spielbergs and your Coppolas, your Scorseses.
You, Lucas.
Yeah. You like Francis Ford Coppola, don't you?
Yeah.
He likes nonsense.
He didn't know.
He didn't know. He didn't know. Right, let's see if it says how he died. Death, here we go. Complications of Parkinson's disease.
Sometimes.
Yeah. No, he's not died. Because he's dead. I don't know if the other family wrote this. He didn't have a personal life section on his Wikipedia. So we have to assume
That's boring, isn't it?
his life was just films for his children.
Yeah. Do you want next one? Should we do the one that died today first, or this guy?
We'll do this guy first.
Yeah?
Yeah. You spelled his name wrong.
Yeah, I know. Sidney Poitier.
Sydney Poitier.
Poitier.
He was a Bahamian American actor. He was the first African American to win an Academy Award for Best Actor.
What film?
Acting.
What film?
Oh, right. I can't remember. I went live there. What have we done now? No, there he is, look.
Good
Don't know if you
guy.
can tell because it's in black and white, but he's black.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Died age 94.
Voiced that crab, didn't he?
Which crab?
Sebastian.
I don't know, did he?
I don't know. I think he did.
Right.
Right. Let's have a look.
Lilies of the Field, in which he got his Academy Award for.
Nice.
He was granted a knighthood by Queen Elizabeth II in 1974.
Cool.
I'm assuming he got it because the Bahamas were part of the Commonwealth, I'm going to guess.
I don't think he voiced Sebastian.
Are you just being racist?
I don't know, to be honest.
But he's in lots of other films, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, In the Heat of the Night.
Yeah.
It's big racist, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, big time.
To Serve With Love, also another popular one. What's he been in modern times, if anything, that people might know? The last film he acted in was from 2008. He played himself in a documentary.
Bit fucking egotistical, that, isn't it?
He's not really been in much acting-wise since he did very few roles in the 90s. His main period of time was 60s, 70s, 50s as well.
Yeah.
Directed a few films, though. Directed Ghost Dad, starring Bill Cosby. Played himself in an episode of the new Bill Cosby Show in 1972.
Oh no.
But I'm assuming he died from just old age.
He didn't know.
It just says he died at age 92. At 94, sorry. Yeah. You to go?
What do you mean me to go?
I don't know. I've confused me. Yeah, he died at 94. I assume, just old age.
Yeah. You got another one to do, haven't you?
Who's dead?
The guy that died the other day, or today.
What's his name?
No.
Bob Saget. Yeah, Bob Saget, 65, found in his hotel room, unresponsive at 4 p.m.
I feel like I should put some detective music behind this.
No, he starred in Full House and the subsequent rebooty sequel-y thing, Full House. It was the original host of America's Funniest Home Videos, but most importantly, he voiced the old Ted Mosby, the narrator voice in How I Met Your Mother.
And Sebastian the Grat.
I believe, yes. Yes, he did. Did a lot of work for charity, because his sister died of some disease.
Scurvy.
Scleroderma, some kind of autoimmune disease.
I think you were just saying noises there.
She was diagnosed at age 43 and died at age 47. So he was big into doing charitable work for that and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see. No foul play or drug use detected. So we can only assume some kind of heart attack, possibly. Maybe because he's like a stand-up comedian as well.
Yeah.
He was doing tours at the minute. He'd done recently, the night before that, he'd done a show and stuff.
Wow.
So,
Shit, that.
yeah, sometimes a funny man, you know.
We can be sincere sometimes.
Died alone.
Yeah, proper shit. And some happier news. Nicolas Cage and Rico
the wrestler.
are expecting their first child together.
He's 57, she's 27. You need to bang that fucking Asian pussy. Put baby in her. Nicolas Cage, baby.
Asian Cage.
Cajun. Caucasian.
Oh, if it's a son,
He cocked an Asian.
he's gonna be just
Called Nicholas.
probably, yeah.
Nicholas Coppola. The second.
Oh, God.
You want to know who likes nonsense? Francis does.
I didn't know.
He did. He did know. He did know.
Yeah.
He's one of your favourite film directors. And he executive produces nonce films.
He does. He does. We've all done it now, haven't we?
I mean, I remember that one time I put 50k into that one nonce film, you know. But I didn't know at the time it was a nonce film. What are you going to do? Once you've put money in, you've got to see the artistic vision through. Hashtag nonce film.
Nicolas Cage is living his best life at the moment, isn't he? He's
some
popular again.
Yeah.
Expecting the kids.
It's 1996 all over again.
It is.
He's just won his Oscar, you know.
But now he's now he's aware of himself. And that can get dangerous.
Yeah. I need to watch that trailer still.
It looks good. Looks good. What else we got? Rooney Mara.
Gonna play Audrey Hepburn.
Who is Rooney Mara?
Actress.
Does she look like Audrey Hepburn? She's not at all.
No one looks like Audrey Hepburn because Audrey Hepburn is a beauty on, you know, just in of herself.
You'd like to be in of herself.
I would. But she sadly died some months before I was born.
Oh, it's her. Yeah.
She's an actress, she's an actress.
What's she
She's
in?
an actress, she's an actress. Or go with dragon. A dragon tattoo. Is she in that one film?
Ghost Story.
No.
Discovery. Lion. Una. Cuba and the Two String. Penguin film.
It's a good film.
Pan. That's the shit film. Shin Hair. Trash.
She is trash.
What's that one film, mate?
Can't remember.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, let's just say it's that.
Yeah, because you weren't really. No, I don't think she's in that one film, mate. Right. What's she do? Oh yeah, she's been Audrey, isn't she? Stop bearding people. Yeah, she looks a bit like her. Could be worse. Could get Kristen Stewart to do it.
She's Spencer.
Yeah. Done that. The Matrix. Spin-offs and sequels unlikely due to massive flop.
There is a God.
But Keanu said that he'd definitely do a sequel because he's just a cunt.
He's a good man, though.
You trying to segue? He's a good man. Why's that?
Gave a bunch of money to the people.
People?
To the people with the cancer.
Cancer?
Or they've got cancer. But not anymore because they have money now. Do, do, do. Do, do, do.
So you cure cancer?
Yeah.
70% of his wage from The Matrix, which would probably be a lot of money because, Matrix. Maybe he just wants to do a sequel to give more money away. He's a good man. He's cute.
Just want to take him out for a dinner.
He shaved his head
He
for
did.
that film.
So did I. I'm Neo now.
Oh, shit. Let's plug you in.
I'm open to play Trinity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she got recast for like the first 10 minutes of the film, so I think it's possible.
It weren't recast, that was just a simulation.
Bullshit. How do they know what Trinity looks like?
Instagram.
Fair enough. You've got me. You got me there. Right. Oh, Scott Pilgrim's getting an animated show.
Cracking.
Nice. I thought you liked Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, it's a good film.
Would you watch an animated show?
Probably. I don't know what else you want me to say.
Bit of DC news to end the news, shall we? Warner Media is looking to sell the CW.
I'm going to drop him an email later. £50 on table.
Take it or leave it.
Yep.
I'm just confused. Why? Are they just trying to ruin themselves?
Maybe. Maybe it's a Vince McMahon situation.
Hey, we can't talk about that on this podcast. But yeah, very, very stupid. It's like the best thing they got going for them. And they're just like, nah.
The best thing they've got going for them is clearly their animated films.
Well, yeah. But in the mainstream
Games.
audience, I guess. Well, what games have we got?
Batman. Arkham Asylum.
Not really old game.
That 13-year-old game.
Fucking hell.
Because it's 2022 now. I'm old.
Lord of the Rings is old. He was 18.
He was.
Anyway. And it's an end of an era. The end of Ben Affleck as Batman. Not just the end of Ben Affleck.
I killed it.
End of Batfleck. We thought it were over. When he like, I'll do a bit of a Flash. And then it's like, nah, I'm done now. Had enough. Fuck you. Which is a shame, because I liked him.
I'd want to spend all my time at home, though, if I were banging J-Lo.
Yeah, true. Like big bottom.
Big bottom.
Big bottom. Yeah, J-Lo. Ben Affleck's a guy, innit?
Yeah.
He's a troubled individual, bless him.
He's fucking awesome. With his correct fucking tattoo. Which was for sure influenced by his alcoholism.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a drunken decision right there.
Yeah, definitely.
We've all been there, though. I showed you the big dragon on my back.
Fucking hell.
I had mine done in a shed.
I remember watching Gone Girl drinking whiskey. He drinks a lot of whiskey in that film.
Alright.
I drank a lot of whiskey that night because I wanted to be Ben Affleck, you see.
Kind of whiskey.
Oh, some shit Aldi whiskey.
Nice.
That cost like £7 or
Drink
something.
it straight.
Yeah.
Nice. We should get some. I'm not going to drink it. Just want to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get sad. Just get a JD bottle, fill it with apple juice.
JD's shit.
Yeah, I realised that when I said it.
And apple juice makes me vomit. So,
It'll be realistic then.
yeah. I don't like apple juice.
You're not.
It's weird
Too
because I
thick.
love cider.
Yeah. Do you like apple tizer?
I ain't had apple cider.
Don't know
in
why I went for that, for the fizzy apple, but
like 17 years.
yeah, it's a bit posh, innit?
Tiser's not a posh drink.
Apple tizer is though. Comes in that weird posh bottle.
I've only ever had it in can form.
Oh, fair enough.
Because I'm common as muck.
What about apple tango?
I don't know. I can't say I've had that in a long, long time.
Fair enough. Just trying to think of other fizzy apple drinks. There's none. Nice. Well, should we get on to the big pineapple maybe the biggest pineapple we've had.
This pineapple was influenced by you, of course.
You know, we didn't have what else to do. No. Last year.
We had a lot of stuff to do. But you just kept putting stuff off by being busy boy.
Being busy boy. Not last year, the year before. Back when we started the podcast. A few episodes in, I believe. We did a special celebratory episode.
So I'm just bullying Seaton on Twitter.
Nice.
Just telling him that the BBC are telling him to fuck off. Because he's slagging off the BBC. They're saying, I don't want to watch replays, I've been shut off at match, you dickheads.
Oh, Man U's on tonight, isn't it? Is it already? Yeah, it would have already. Did we lose?
I don't know.
Oh, Aston Villa, wasn't it?
I hope they lost. It'd be funny.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, we did a celebratory episode on Yeah Boy, a Jackie, a channel. And now we're doing a celebratory episode on my boy, Sammo Hung. It was his birthday not so long back.
Day, yeah.
How old is he now?
70.
Oof. That makes you sad, doesn't it?
Because he's old, or because people age, or what?
Because he's old, yeah,
Right.
and he'll die one day.
We all will.
And he'll get decrepit enough that he can't do
Everyone
kung
that
fu.
you love will die.
He'll get decrepit.
Be it before you die or after you die, they will all die.
Yeah. Unless Matrix.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
Forgot about that. So Sammo, yeah, he's 70, yeah?
Yeah.
It was his birthday 3 whole days ago.
Oof.
So we're not too out of date, in all honesty, because we didn't do the Jackie one on the actual day, unless it just happened to fall on
I don't think we did.
day.
Like a couple of days after, I think. Sammo Hung. I'm going to go through, a bit of facts about him.
Can we go through some fiction about him as well that we just make up?
Yeah, sure. And then we'll just talk a few of his films, our favourites.
I've seen some of his films.
We'll do like top 3.
I'm not going to be able to do that off the top of my head. You're going to have to let me think. Don't just throw that at me. Top 3
Top
Sammo
3.
Hung films.
Yeah. You can think about it while I...
Because it's like, am I including the ones he's in with Jackie Chan?
No, you do it solely off Sammo.
So we can't have...
Well,
the
you
other
can.
boy can't be in it.
Yeah, you can, but just how good Sammo is in that role. No, I mean...
I need to sit under a table or something. This is making...
I won't put Wheels on Meals in there, because that's all of them elevating that film up and being like, yeah. But something... Maybe with one other of them, or,
Right.
No, I mean...
I'm with you.
But Sammo's a main boy. You go into that corner and think. Put him under pressure. But now, let's talk about his life. Sammo Hung. Do you know when he was born, mate?
70 years ago.
7th of January, 1952. Oof.
I was going to say 51 until I remembered it's 2022.
You silly boy.
I'm a dum-dum boy. That would have meant he's only like younger boy older.
He's also known as Hung Cambo.
Very hung.
I bet he is, bet he is.
But yeah, in a lot of some of his earlier films, he's called Sammo Hung
Cambo.
Cambo.
Yeah.
Don't know if you've seen any of those ones or not.
No, but I have seen the full name before.
Yeah.
I think his IMDb's got the full.
It will do.
Full boy on. I'm reading off his Wikipedia, guys. All right.
He's a major fan. He's
Hung.
Hung.
He's one of the pivotal figures who spearheaded the Hong Kong New Wave movement of the 1980s.
He did?
More than Jackie Chan.
No.
Well, they all did it together, didn't they?
He was the first of the free-to-director film, though.
Because when he was 14, he's got famous parents. Yeah, his mum's like a really famous martial artist, and his dad's a film director.
Ooh.
And I think his granddad might have been one as well.
Right, so it comes from... he's got...
I'll speak more when we get into the early years. There, look, it says early years. Just give me a brief, though. He spearheaded, along with Jackie, along with UMBO.
Mm.
Them three really reinvented Hong Kong. cinema, martial arts.
Especially in terms of martial arts.
Made it more comedic and
stunt focused as well. A lot of stunts in there. What's Jackie Chan especially more with the stunts?
Says Jackie Chan right there, mate. You want to know why?
Why?
Jackie Chan is often addressed as Daigo. Yeah, let's go with that. Meaning Big Brother. Hung was also known as Daigo until the filming of Project A, which featured both actors. Oh. As Hung was the eldest of the Kung Fu Brothers. That's a good name, isn't it? The Kung Fu Brothers. That's a tag team. And was the first to make a mark on the industry, because he's the best. He was given the name Daigo Dai.
Daigo Dai!
Meaning Big Brother, or Biggest Big Brother. Big Brother is also a TV show.
So is Big Brother Australia.
Yeah, big fan.
No, I just know that there's multiple Big Brother.
Right, here we go. Oh, it was his grandparents.
Yeah, you lied.
Yeah. So his parents worked as wardrobe artists in the local film industry. So still in there. And his grandparents, his grandmum, what the fuck is a grandmother, that was just me reading like a retard. Was a martial artist actress, Chin Si Yang. Yeah, she's really famous apparently. You heard of her?
No.
Oh, I thought you would have. God damn it.
I'm more than likely have, if I'm being honest.
Back in the day, though, you know, early Hong Kong cinema.
Click on her name.
Yeah. Professional.
She's still alive. If you go back in time.
No. When Chin was an infant, a fortune teller told her parents that to avoid an early death, she would have to be brought up as a boy. This got way more interesting. I mean, I don't know how anyone knows that. Anyone can edit Wikipedia, though, can't they? You know what I mean? Look at all them films, though.
Nice.
Oh, selective filmography. She did more, but she's been in stuff like, you know, New Road and Mr. Goodwill and Aladdin. So, yeah. 8 Heroines. God of the Animal Kingdom.
How many heroines would you like to take at once?
2.5.
It's a good amount of heroines.
But no, bit on his, you know, it's going to be the same as Jackie's, but, well, kind of the same. He joined the China Drama Academy.
Jesus Christ.
You know, for school in Hong Kong in 1961. He was enrolled for a period of 7 years, beginning at the age of 9, after his grandparents heard about the school from their friends. Because, you know, they're big boys, so it can be like, game in. Let's go, boys. Yeah, we don't need to know about his teacher, though, do we?
All we know is that he went there and he became a fucking badass.
Yeah, you know, he formed the big boy group, 7 Little Fortunes, which included your boys like Jackie Chan and UMBO and all the others, which I'm not going to name because they're not important. At the age of 14, Hung was selected by a teacher who had connections to the Hong Kong film industry to perform stunts in a film. It's 14. Like, look at this little fucker. He can do cool shit. And he's a bit chubby. Don't know if he was fat back then, but I would imagine he was. The brief foray
We're here.
into the industry piqued his interest in film, and he took particular interest in the operation of a film camera. It's just, you know, foreshadowing. You just see his life happen. We should direct his life in a film.
Sure.
Liam can play him.
He's a fat man. But does he have the dick for it?
He has the eyes. Well, Sammo didn't have a big nose, though, did he?
No.
Can't get him out. But no. You know what he did? for his opera schoolboys, when he was getting this extra cash, from the big boy film industry, he'd give his mates pocket change. It's like spending allowance.
Spend the money, buy some rice.
Yeah, proper, big brother kind of.
Buy some braised pork.
Yeah, it's proper cute, isn't it?
Buy a dough ball.
Like, there you go, Jackie. Have some yen or whatever.
Sticky bum bum rice.
Dog.
It's a dog.
Yeah, which, his young friends really liked him for that and were like, this boy, he might be fat, but fucking hell.
Fuck me, can he do it?
Shortly before leaving the academy at age 16, Hung suffered an injury that left him bedridden for an extended period. During this time, his weight ballooned. The backstory on how Sammo Hung got fat. He got injured once and he thought, that's it.
It's all gone to shit.
I'm going to be fat now. After finding work in the film industry as a stuntman, he was given the nickname after a well-known Chinese character, Sammo.
I like that this podcast episode is just you reading Wikipedia articles.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? This is all we did for Jackie, we just never admitted it. And you knew a lot of shit. You don't know shit about Sammo, so I've got to read.
I know some shit about Sammo.
Did you know that you were named after a Chinese cartoon character?
No, because no one believes in China. For China.
I really want to watch Painted Faces.
It were on Netflix so it might still be on there.
Yeah. So it's about them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool.
They won awards for acting in it and stuff.
Did it? Nice. But yeah, for people who don't know, Painted Faces, really good film apparently. Yeah,
it's about them, the seven boys and their opera childhoods. Essentially. Don't go into it expecting like a kung fu film.
Yeah, flips and shit though.
Yeah, but don't go into it expecting like
flips and shit though.
Oh, there's this bad man and we've got to kill him. We might be 8 years old.
There's another opera school and they have a gang war.
Rival opera school.
His film debut
Debut
was in 1961. With Education of Love, have you seen it?
No, it doesn't even have a blue Wikipedia page, it's red.
Fucking hell. But he made his first appearance alongside Jackie in the film Big and Little.
Wong Tin Ba.
Big and Little Wanting Bar. Wong Tin Bar. Have you seen that?
No.
But you're a Jackie Chan man.
Do you reckon that's a readily available film here in the UK?
Probably.
This random Hong Kong film from 1962?
Yeah. Is it not?
No, it's not.
That's sad. Shaw Brothers, at the age of just 14. He worked with the Shaw Brothers at the age of 14. Mad.
It's a good film, Conjuring with me. Got it upstairs if you ever want to borrow it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's lying about his film debut then. Assassin Night. Oh no, wait. Oh, don't matter.
Worked on a load of Shaw Brothers films, didn't he, mate?
Yeah. Over 30? Fucking hell.
That's when he became like a stunt boy and doing all the coordination and he got into the action side of things.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Young age as well. That's insane.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Which ones of these have you seen?
I've got the Fatally Khan upstairs. I just haven't seen it yet. It's another film by the guy who made Come Drink With Me. Where am I at? Enter the Dragon I've seen. He faces he faces Bruce Lee in the opening.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
The only reason I would ever own that film is because Sammo and Jackie are both in it.
Yeah. Has Sammo got a bigger part than Jackie?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Jackie's essentially just who did stunts on it, pretty much. Man from Hong Kong is amazing. It's some lovely Hong Kong Australian exploitation cinema. It's fantastic. I highly recommend watching it.
That's brilliant.
It's fucking awesome.
Nice.
And
they popularised Cantonese, didn't they? Rather than the Mandarin.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. They did a lot, didn't they? God, people should watch all the shit.
There's a lot of good stuff, man. And then we're up to his directorial debut. which I believe you've seen. Have you seen this one? I'm not sure of.
Wait, where are we? Oh, the Iron Fist Monk. Yeah. I like this film.
You like this film more than I do. I do like it, but it's not as...
I probably like it more because of the fighting in it rather than the story. Because the story's very... just not really there.
Yeah.
But the fight at the end with the two pairs fighting at the same time, I think it's some of the best that I've seen, to be fair. Really like it. For directorial debut as well.
It's
not a bad film.
Yeah.
Like I say, the story's not weird. It's weird. It's something to do with like dyes and stuff, and kind of forgot now. All you remember is the fights, but it's good stuff. Sammo was very. I feel like, well, the films I've seen touch on very serious subjects. I don't know. Just you don't expect it, and then next minute is smacking a woman about it. You're like, fuck it, here we go.
Bang! Rape scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not doing the raping, I want to add.
No,
he's
his wife's
usually avenging.
Yeah.
Like his brother's wife being killed and his raped and his brother being murdered. All these things.
But then there is, it's 70s, isn't it? A joke about rape, and it's a bit weird, but but yeah, he does. He doesn't shy away from the hard subjects.
Yeah, the more controversial side of things.
It's cool though. The Iron Fisted Monk's good. I think it's a good starting point to get into.
It's not the film I would. If I was going to show someone a Sammo Hung film to try and get them into Sammo Hung films, it probably wouldn't be that.
Would you start with the best one though?
No.
Good. Because then you couldn't get any better, could you? I don't know. If it was showing clips from a film, I'd probably show them the end fight scene and be like, look, fucking good. Because it's basic in the way it's just set in one place and there's not like a million things going off at once.
Yeah.
Because there's only like 4, well, I think there's like 6 people fighting.
It starts off as like a big thing, doesn't it? And
it goes in and
whittles down.
Yeah, I think the second half of the fight scene where it's just the 4 people, because he does run in and beat a whole fucking group, but that's just because he's a fucking G.
Absolute.
And he's fat, and you're like, he shouldn't be able to do them flips.
Obviously, yeah. I'll talk about what we're going to talk about later on.
Right.
But
where do you want to go from here?
Well, from here on, he just did a lot of directing and stuff, didn't he? And still starring and that.
Yeah.
Because that was like one of the first like OG Hong Kong actual like martial arts comedies. The Iron Fisted Monk, and that sort of started the wave that the boys went into.
And he was a fight coordinator for the reshoot of Game of Death.
Yeah, we don't care about that though.
It's pretty cool though, because that's the last Bruce Lee film. I know you don't care for Bruce Lee, but
imagine if they'd not released it 5 whole years after he died.
But it's cool when people see Sammo in Around the World in 80 Days, and then you're like, that's the guy who did the reshoot stunt coordinating for fucking Bruce Lee's last film.
His best film, of course, of World in 8 Days.
It's just so thought, where is he in Hollywood? There he is. Around the World in 80 Days. His second directorial film now, Enter the Fat Dragon. Seen it? Weren't this? Have they just remade this? Then? Is that what it was? A remake?
I think so. I'm sure it is, right?
With Donnie Yen.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So is it just
Fat Bruce Lee?
A parody?
Yeah.
Parody film.
Pretty much.
But I'd rather watch Sammo than. Is Sammo starring? Is Sammo the Fat Dragon? Yeah, I'd rather watch Sammo than Donnie Yen.
Donnie Yen is awesome, though.
He looked a bit dodgy.
He does look a bit dodgy in that. I'm not going to lie. But he does have a bit of a dodgy look.
Is that the next one?
No, they're just referencing him to, like Bruce Lee stuff.
Oh, right.
And,
yeah, let's move on from Bruce Lee. Was scheduled to make a film.
No, he did make Magnificent Butcher. it was going to star the guy who originally played Begaso in Drunken Master, but he died while like filming. So they had to recast. And the guy is... I've recently watched Magnificent Butcher.
Is that a really old guy?
Yeah, the drunken
one with the really
guy.
long beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the guy who like trains him.
Yeah.
He's just not as good.
And it seemed like it bombed a bit.
Because of that,
Because of his absence.
Didn't really hurt him in the long run though, because the 80s were sort of peak Sammo years.
Which we get on to the 80s. What does the 80s give us? What films?
Loads of which are coming out on Blu-ray in the next 3, 4, 5 months.
What's your favourite Sammo film from the 80s?
That he directed, or that...
That he directed. Just give that a minute to sink in.
Can it star Jackie Chan, or does it have
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know, because you can't, can you? You know what I mean? Because it's got to be Wheels on Meals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be.
But Eastern Condors for you, possibly.
Oh, I don't know. I starred in probably Eastern Condors.
He starred in Wheels on Meals.
Yeah, no, but he directed Wheels on Wheels and...
He directed Eastern Condors.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but he's more in Eastern Condors.
Yeah, he's more... Yeah, I'd get that. The other two boys are more the lead in
Wheels on Wheels.
Wheels.
Encounters of a Spooky Kind, though.
It's a good film.
That is a very good film.
You've not seen the Lucky Stars films yet, have you?
No.
If only they were available readily on Blu-ray.
Did he direct all of them? Has he directed all these, or is this just random films?
Yeah.
Yeah, he directed them all.
Not Project A.
But he directed Dragons Forever,
Yeah.
all the Lucky Star shit. Good director, isn't he?
He's a really good director. So's Jackie Chan, to be fair. Jackie Chan don't get enough props for his directing.
Yeah, but he didn't do all these, did he?
He did Police Story.
Did he direct Project A?
Chan did.
Nice.
That's why it's stunt heavy.
It's hard to talk about the 1980s
Without
just naming films and saying they're really good. You should watch them.
Because they're all really good.
And we should watch them.
Yeah, they're all really good.
Yeah. Like I say, every time I watch one, I'm like, some of the comedy and the directing and stuff that you see in these films from the 1980s, but now getting rehashed into like Hollywood films that you see now.
Yeah. It's like Hollywood has only just realised that Hong Kong in the 80s was a thing.
Yeah, literally.
It's taken them 40 years.
Especially with some of the comedy in the Marvel films as well and stuff. It's got that kind of like dry slapstick comedy to it that is in a lot of these and works really well. And it's just, I mean, you got all different genres in here as well. You got fucking Encounter of Spooky Kind.
Well, he created that genre pretty much.
What the
Jingashi.
Jingashi?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What is Jingashi then?
Like vampires.
Chinese vampires, reanimated corpses and all that shit.
So he's pretty influential.
Yeah.
He's an influential man. Like, he didn't star in Mr. but he like produced it and stuff. And you know, his influence can be like seen in it. You should watch it. It's really good. If you want, I've got it upstairs if you ever want to borrow it.
Definitely.
It's less martial artsy than Encounters. There is still martial arts in it, but it's more horror comedy type.
Yeah.
With the occasional, you know, burst of...
Is it the one I picked up over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the same guy out of...
The guy who died.
Yeah.
It's a good film, though. I'd recommend.
I mean, we touched on a lot of this in the Jackie Chan episode.
If you want to just talk well, for now, let's just briefly mention the three boys.
Yeah.
They made... How many films they made together? Project A, the three Lucky Stars films, but Jackie Chan was in them less.
Dragons Forever.
Dragons Forever.
They're the ones.
Yeah, they're the ones they starred in together. And then there's been ones where like they've been just like
Split
two
off.
or two kind of thing. Like Hotter Dragon is Sammo and Jackie, for example.
Yeah. Eastern Condors is
Sammo
Sammo
also
and Yuan.
Millionaire's Express is Sammo and Yuan as well. But I think they work well because while they're all great, they're all different.
Yeah. Like you see their type, but then you watch another film and it's kind of the same characters, but the actors have swapped,
Yeah.
kind of thing. I see that a lot in the films that I've watched.
It's I'd say Sammo's the more aggressive of the fighters when it comes to like the choreography. He don't pull anything back.
No, he
you
kicks
watch
people
some stuff,
in
you're
the
just
head.
like, yeah, he just kicked a man in fucking head.
Yeah.
That man might be dead.
I think he's done it that many times that he knows what a human can
Yeah.
safely take, I guess.
And what's weird is the stuntmen and the other actors are just like, yeah,
Yeah, just fucking whack me on back of head.
do it. But like Jackie's the more stunty kind of
Agile.
yeah,
Little fucking...
and Yen is the more acrobatic, but still fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The fast sort of nimble twat.
Yeah. I feel like they're also ranked in like popularity as well. Obviously Jackie's
Yeah, they
the
are.
top boy, and I'd say Sammo and UN.
But they should all be number one.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, in my opinion. Jackie is my boy, but they're all my boys.
Yeah.
They're all my boys.
See, if I had to rank them, Jackie would be at bottom.
And that's fair.
Yeah. It's not saying he's shit, but I just like the underdogs, you know.
But what you were saying, like, they do play the same characters often, but that's probably why Dragons Forever bombed a little bit, because they mixed it up.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I thought it worked well, though.
Yeah, I really liked it. And Jackie Chan's really, really popular in Japan, right? Especially in the 80s. And the women didn't like it that he were courting someone in the film, pretty much. I'm fairly certain at least 2 people have tried to commit suicide because...
Jesus Christ. He is an attractive man, though, isn't he? I'd say when obviously they all are in films together, I feel like Sammo's always kind of the outside one. Like Jackie and Yuen are normally like a team up kind of thing more than Sammo.
In a few ways, yeah. In Wheels, for sure. Dragons Forever hinges on them both knowing Jackie Chan separately.
Yeah.
But then they get to know each other via that. Project A, Sammo again's just a rapscallion.
Yeah.
Shady. Not shady, but he's doing some dodgy stuff.
Dodgy stuff.
He's like the dodgy boy, usually, isn't he? Like his PI stuff in Wheels on Meals and that. And...
I love it, though. Yuen and Jackie work really well together.
Yeah, they've got great chemistry. You need to watch more.
I do.
You'll be getting more anyway this year. So.
Yeah, because all of his films are being released. But yeah, I mean, we don't want to talk too much on the best decade in their lives, because you should all go watch the fucking films.
Do you want to talk about just Sammo ones in there that don't have like Jackie in them?
Which ones don't?
Loads.
Go on then.
Paper Marriage.
I mean, you've seen more than me, haven't you?
Most of these films are stupidly tough to get hold of in the UK at the minute because most of them are out of print or they are on like made in Hong Kong DVDs or VHSs, which are like stupidly expensive.
Yeah.
So I've seen not as many Sammo films as you might think.
No, but you've seen more than me.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
I would imagine. So yeah, there's loads that he's in. There's like a lot. I said, Paper Marriage, The Victim, Pedicab Driver, Roustabout Warriors 2, which is actually late 70s. He directed Prodigal Son, but he didn't star in it, which stars Yembio is in the lead.
Nice.
Yeah. Knockabout. There's like loads.
Spooky.
Yeah. Fucking Painted Faces.
Painted Faces.
The one I'm trying to remember what it was. So he's not exclusively like Kung Fu boy. He can do like dramatic stuff and that, which is good.
He's a good boy. Very good. What about the 90s? Don't say a lot on here, but I'm sure there's more.
Great film. Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah, the 90s weren't the best period for him.
No.
Or it weren't the best period for any of them as such.
Seems like he had a falling out there with Raymond Chow.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah. Big dead.
Yeah, but he directed Mr. Nice Guy, a Jackie Chan film from the late 90s, it's top notch, it's top tier, yeah. I do want to talk about the late 90s televisual program Martial Law, if I may, though, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was my first proper introduction to Sammo.
Yeah, I feel like if you were going to know Sammo, it'd probably be from this.
Because
for a Western audience.
It was shown on Channel 5 way back when. He plays like a Hong Kong cop who comes over to America. So I can't remember exactly why. I've not seen it since because it's not available to watch, which is just the case with everything.
I sent a picture of Sammo to Judge Fudge's, let's just say, brother-in-law, because it's easier. And just for a laugh, I think it was the picture, the light drawing of him that I sent into the Discord. And then he was like, "Who's that?" And I put Sammo. And then he was like, "Oh, Martial Law." And I was like, "What?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's
People know him."
Yeah. This is probably one of the things that I would show someone to try and get them into Sammo. As much as it is obviously Americanized action, it's Hollywood action, it's still got enough oomph to be a decent starting point for someone. And then you start them on the road to
Full Asian.
yes, you know,
Because you've got, with the Hong Kong films, you've got to enjoy the style and the genre that comes with them. Because if you don't like slapstick, mainly, I'd say, that kind of comedy, you're probably not gonna.
You've got to go into most Hong Kong films expecting there to be a shit story. Well, not necessarily shit, but a familiar tale being told. They're not like groundbreaking in terms of storytelling and stuff.
No.
For the most part, you go in there to watch some people kick the ever-loving shit out of each other. Yeah. You know?
I mean, some of them are interesting in weird, but like...
No, some of them are.
The Iron Fist one is kind of interesting because it's such a weird, segregated story of these fucking weird dye people and these... and you're just like, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It's weird, but I get what you mean. We kind of get together a simple outline and then we go, right, fights. Fights and stunts and nearly killing each other. That's what's going to draw the audience. But Martial Law would be
one of the for sure. One of I just remember watching it. I have fond memories of watching it. Season 2 they sort of did a soft reboot and just started everything over again. I don't know why, and then it got cancelled for various reasons. But
occasionally directed by Stanley Tom. Nice.
I wish it was available, especially season 1, to watch again.
Yeah.
As like an actual released set. Because I got fun memories.
He's a lad, isn't he? I didn't know this though. I expressed interest in creating a film adaptation of Soul Calibur, the game. I want to see what that looks like. That'd be insane.
Yeah, it would.
Estimated budget of $50 million US. Back in 2001, that might be a bit of money. Oh, Jackie Chan were going to be in the lead role. They were never made.
But his fortunes came back, didn't they, in the 2000s? He got that renewed success again, didn't he?
Yeah. Wait a minute. The film rights have since been acquired by Warren Zaid, the producer of American Pie and Final Destination.
Nice, can't wait to see that.
Sure. What a fucking... Okay. Anyway, carry on.
I'm just saying this, he found that 80s sort of era success again. Well, not to the same height. He certainly had a better time post-2000 than he had in the 90s.
He's got a lot of film industries, hasn't I mean, companies, not. He's more of a background boy than the other two. I feel like he's been a lot more successful in the producing, directing, creating companies, getting the real dollar, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You get paid fuck all for being a stuntman. Jump off this cliff. Give you a tenner, mate. Go on. No, but early 2000s. What's your favourite Sammo film from the early 2000s?
Does 2005 count as the early 2000s?
Yeah.
SPL.
What's that?
It's a Donnie Yen film.
It's right there.
It's fucking awesome. He plays a bad man.
Yeah.
A villain.
A villain.
A villain is
A
bad
villain.
man. Starting from that kind of period, he started playing a lot more villains.
Yeah. Yeah.
SPL's awesome.
I've seen him when he's older playing a lot of villains.
I've got SPL upstairs if you ever want to borrow it.
Of course, well. That was his first ever fight scene against Donnie Yen. Is this the one in the like club?
Kinda.
Yeah, well, the glass tables and shit. Yeah. I've seen it on Stunt Memory apps. Is it good?
Yeah.
Really good.
Fatal Move, I got that in the post the other day.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually arrived on his birthday.
Oh, was that the one that he posted in? I didn't know that was a Sammo film.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I would have been more interested. Oh, rival triad gang leaders. Nice. Three Kingdoms, Resurrection of the Dragon. Sure. Should we talk about his Hitman? Hitman days.
Yep.
Yep. Hitman days.
Sure.
Is it the first one?
No.
Oh no, it was the action
Jesus Christ. I
director.
don't know how many more people I have to say that to.
I think it's just me over and over again, to be honest. And then he obviously was in Yip Man 2 as a villain.
Kinda.
I weren't a massive fan.
It's because the Yip Man trained Bruce Lee in it, real life.
It's because it's got that certain, I don't know, just the scene when Donnie Yen and Sammo's like showing off to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually kind of like it. It's got that unbelievability about it.
It's got this sort of Crouching Tiger.
Yeah.
Because that came out, right? And it made Wuxia films like Major again.
Yeah.
And everything's on wires and everyone can run up walls.
That's what I don't like.
Jump about and stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that kind of stuff. Like they did a bit in Shang-Chi and I was like, oh. But you know, they actually have like superpowers and shit and that, so. Does he die in Yip Man?
No.
Is there a boxing match in Yip Man? Am I going insane?
Yeah.
Is Sammo involved?
Yes.
I swear he dies. He dies then.
He either
doesn't
dies or is close to death. And then Donnie Yen's like, Father!
he? It's his dad.
No.
Oh.
But he avenges him.
He appeared in The Legend in This Born Yip Man.
Didn't hear any of that, mate.
No. He appeared in The Legend is. Oh, why is that so hard?
What are you trying to say?
The Legend
is born.
Yip Man. Have you seen that one?
No.
Is that the pre-sequel?
It's not got out to do with it.
Nice. Oh, right, yeah, because he plays a different character. Yeah, fair enough. Was that kind of near the end of his?
Yeah. He's not been doing as much recently. He's an old lad now, isn't he? You know?
Well, he had open heart surgery, didn't he?
That's the one that did it.
Sad times. That'll set you back if you're a martial arts boy.
Yeah.
He's done films like the what's it called? That
Let's just go on. Click on it. I could not make that land on that. Because he's still in stuff, you know. And
The Bodyguard.
He does a lot of
That's the
action direction still and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it can still go.
Yeah.
I watched The Bodyguard from 2016. He still goes in that, and he's old, and you can tell he's like old and stuff and fat.
He'll be dead soon.
And it's got cameos from the other boys.
Does it?
Not Jackie and thing, like the other. I think the villain man with.
Oh, right.
Yeah, forgot his name. UN.
Yunhua.
UMR. I think he's in it. I'm pretty sure. I think like 3 of them that's played villains before. They play like old men sat on the side who always say hi to him.
Nice, I like that.
It's cool.
I still haven't seen it.
It's all right. Obviously, he's not doing loads, but he's still going. You know, plays an old man who looks after a little kid in their village who's getting like her father's a gambler, like a drunk gambler.
Right.
I think he gambles their home and stuff, and it just gets dark, like really dark and stuff, and it's just good. It's good shit.
He directed that, didn't he?
He's just a good boy. God of War. Oh, he plays Fat Crab in A Lifetime Treasure. I want to watch that. Is that his last film? Yep.
Apparently he's got a couple coming out though, apparently. Back to the Past and
Hold On, Jack. Is Back to the Past the one that got announced recently?
I'm not even sure.
Oh.
Fuck knows.
Oh, he's action director on that.
Yeah. He's in that one though.
Kowloon Walled City. I don't think he'll be doing much action shit.
I think he's just going to be the
Talky.
wise boy roles now.
Which is sad.
It's sad, but at the same time,
He did have.
he's made an awful lot of films that have cemented his legacy already.
Yeah.
You don't need to be going at 70. Oh, I forgot they did a crossover with Walker Texas Ranger, the martial law thing.
Oh, no.
What a lad.
And China Game he's doing. That's the JC Chan director.
Oh, yeah.
With Paris Hilton in.
Nice.
But let's ignore that.
Has he got like a personal life bit on it? Yeah.
Want to go for his personal life, do you?
We're talking about Sammo, aren't we?
Yeah. It's about his grandparents. His brother. Oh, yeah. His wife.
His wife.
Had 3 sons with, and a daughter, and then divorced in 1994. And then the year after, he got married to a model and actress. He was like, come here, I got the money. Joyce Godenzi. Joyce Godenzi. Should we have a look? Should we have a look at Joyce Godenzi? How old is she? What's he been doing, the cheeky boy?
Well, she won Miss Hong Kong pageant in 84. We just haven't got a picture.
I didn't think she was Asian by that name, to be honest. 56. Fair enough.
What's she look like? Google her.
Oh, it's her.
Yeah.
Eastern Condos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Nice. What else we got?
I just wondered if it were going to mention out about his health and stuff.
He's got a circular scar on the right side of his face, just above his lip. He was involved in a street fight outside at Kowloon nightclub and was stabbed with a broken cola bottle.
Oh man, you want to start a fight with?
No, it's not, is it? Because I did go on this when I was looking at it before, because I know Sammo in an interview said that him and, well, the 3 of them always got into like drunken bar fights and shit. So I just wanted more information on that really, but I couldn't find any. It's sad.
There's the film you want to make. It's those 3 getting up to shenanigans.
Well, that's the name of that new film, isn't it? Maybe we'll get it. But now he had his heart surgery when he became ill. During
2009, right?
Yeah,
he's had like, I think he had like a knee operation as well. He's been in a wheelchair, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And stuff.
He cited a combination of his weight, his love for cigars, and long filming hours, resulting in fatigue and irregular meals as the cause. What are you going to do when you're a fat man smoking cigars?
Be a lad.
Doing backflips at the same time. It's just bound to fuck you up, innit? Some pop culture about him, though. A band in Wales. Name themselves Sammo Hung after the actor.
Nice.
Yeah, that's just something we won't know about. And there's an anime character, apparently. Cool.
Rock or roll.
I like the Welsh band. I'm going to listen to them later.
What kind of band they are? A pop band, it says there.
Oh, weird. Weird.
A little bit.
But yeah, Sammo. That is Sammo. Go watch his shit.
He's a good egg.
He is. I need to watch more of his stuff.
Ludwig's coming out.
Everyone should watch Eastern Condors before they die, though.
Before they die.
Yeah. He killed someone with a fucking... Yeah. What is it?
Whoopa. Leaf.
Leaf. Yeah, very long leaf. Leaf dart. I would if I went at work.
Probably gonna play.
Yeah.
And listen to Sammo Hung.
Just build Sammo Hung in Minecraft.
Mate,
Massive Sammo Hung statue.
I'm gonna build a kung fu fighting training place.
Do it. That's all we've got time for, folks. But no, it was a quick put together one. You were like, Sammo Hung's birthday the other day, and I'm like, well, that's the next podcast.
I'm surprised you didn't know.
I've just been too busy,
And
and
he's #1 fan.
he's a fucking boy.
He's a lad. He likes fucking boys.
Look at him.
Do you reckon he's friends with nonces? Like Francis Ford Coppola?
I reckon Jackie's nonced a few people, yeah. Yeah, I said it. Everyone's friends with nonce. I am.
Yeah, I am.
Well, weird news.
Yeah.
Noncy news. Nice.
Got one new follower, apparently,
On
on
what?
Instagram.
You are?
PT Sports.
Oh, nice. Pat Sports.
Nirvana, Nevermind Baby, album cover, lawsuit, dismissed by judge.
Yeah. Yeah.
He claimed that it were all shady and that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not reading it all, I'm just seeing. The band, the remaining members of the band and whatever, sought a dismissal 2 weeks ago. They said that he had spent the last 3 decades profiting from his celebrity as the Nirvana baby, and the suit was past the statutes of limitations. And the judge were like,
Yeah.
The dismissal was made with leave to amend. It means that he has another chance to refile an amended complaint, which I'm going to assume he will do.
Yeah. It's probably because his Nirvana baby money's probably run out.
Maybe. He has to do that by January the 13th, though, so he's still got 3 days.
Who knows? Next podcast.
Possibly.
We might have an update. Fucking absolute cunt.
The motion to dismiss came jointly from attorneys representing the late Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain, Courtney Love, Dave Grohl, the other man who was in Nirvana as well, the photographer Kirk Weddle, Nirvana, LLC, MCA Records, UMG Recordings Inc., Universal Music Group Inc.,
Fuck me.
the David Geffen Company and Geffen Records.
Yeah, he's not going to get any money. What's he doing?
Yeah.
It's funny because he kind of looks like Kurt Cobain.
A little bit.
Maybe it is. Time travel. Kurt Cobain blew his brains out. Or was it Courtney Love?
Murder.
Yeah.
He's a murder.
Is it murder if someone...
Shoots you dead, yeah.
No, if someone, makes you feel that shit that you kill yourself?
I think that could be manslaughter.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Laws are weird, aren't That's a nice note to end on. Got anything else? No.
No.
You were hell.
Huh?
You were hell.
Big boy.
Big boys. Fuck you, Sean.
Fucking cunty bastard.
Nice. Stay fit. I said it twice.
Take a ride on Tony the Pony. Come take a ride on Tony the Pony. Please take a ride on Tony the Pony with Mr. Pineapple. Oh yeah, it's Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Ride.